The first area I have grown in is instruction.
So one of the things that Herrick and I talked about as I started working with her last year was just ensuring that student engagement through questioning. And so one of the things that we did was I suggested to her to count out a certain number of tickets each class period and hand those out. So every time she was doing notes, she could ask questions throughout them, and her goal by the end of class was to get rid of all the tickets in her pocket. And I think that really helped her.
Another issue I had was wasted time during class, especially during notes. This year, I have been able to make a lot more time for independent practice, and my students have really benefited. A major difference between my first and second years was working with students to set big goals for the class and make sure that they monitor their own progress.
My big goal was to pass my state exam. How it was picked. Because I always strive for the best. You should always strive for the best. And how did I know? Because I was passing all my tests.
What was your big goal?
To pass your grade.
How did you pick your
don't
goal?
know.
You don't know how you picked it?
I really don't know.
Okay. How did you know if you're getting closer to it?
I was passing the class.
I don't really know what my goal was, but it was big and it was great.
This year, I had conversations with students about their goals every single day.
I see.
My goal is to mind them, and in the way that I got it is because she told me, and then she said it was a good goal time for me personally, and she had stayed a while and all that, and she posted all my grades and stuff like that.
Okay, this is our data wall. It shows for every class period what we score on our tests and quizzes. When we come in every morning, we just look up here at what test we want to look at and come and find our number, and it tells us our scores.
My big goal is to make it 80%. I picked that because I want to pass body one.
My big goal is to pass my state team. I did it by keeping up with poetry. Me and Harry kept up with it.
My classroom environment changed significantly between my first and second years.
Word to describe my classroom last year. It was complicated, but fun.
The class was kind of crazy, but it was great at the end though.
One word describing class is fun. Fantastic. Fantastic. Amazing. Amazing.
One word to describe Miss Harriet's class, it was all right.
I found that putting up more colorful decorations and buying class pets, 3 fish, rest in peace, and a lizard named Delta, dramatically improved the classroom environment.
Thank you. The class have a lot of very colorful posters.
He's dead when he's talking,
We got this animal named Delta.
Yeah, we got an animal named Delta, very friendly, treats, and all stuff like that.
One word I would use to describe the classroom environment is lively, because Miss Harriet's spirit keeps everyone up, and you know, she's just a happy person.
Her classroom environment is it's fun and cool because she motivated.
One word to describe Miss Harriet's class is beautiful, it's colorful and pretty.
My instructional planning process has changed a lot too. Last year I would take Molly Heights PowerPoints and modify them, thinking about potential management issues. This year I've done a lot more backwards planning and careful thought about how to teach upper level inquiry skills throughout the year. My priorities have changed a lot over the past 2 years. I know the state test is not the end-all be-all. The next major area I've grown in is my relationships with my students. When I first got to Mississippi, I didn't know and I didn't understand my students.
Okay, last year I had the opportunity to work very closely with Miss Herrick. I was in her classroom about every day. One of the struggles that she really had was building relationships with students. Herrick is a really kind person, but she's a big introvert. And so with that, she a lot of times had a lot of trouble connecting with the kids. And she didn't oftentimes know about a lot of their interests, like sports and that kind of stuff. But one of the things that she really showed a lot of growth over the course of the year was trying to find one thing to connect with each kid about. So whether it be talking to that kid about something that they loved, or maybe a pet, or a food or something like that, she tried to build the one-on-one connection with them. And by the end of the year, you could tell that the kids were working a lot harder for her, and they were willing to get to know her and to take the time to get to know her. And I think that was really important, and it influenced a lot how she came into this year.
As I got to know my students better, my relationships with them grew.
My relationship with Miss Herrick is awesome. Because we got a good connection.
My relationship between me and Miss Herrick is very good. She helped me by staying out of school every day for 2 and helped me getting better. When I first met her, we really didn't get along until when I got to know her, we got very.
My relationship with Miss Harry is she we became associates. Cause first we didn't know each other. Then she became my favorite teacher, she became and I became her favorite student.
Terry managed her class last year. She gave us writing assignments, lots of writing assignments to stay quiet.
Last year, Miss Herrick reason to get me to be quiet was writing assignment.
Lots of them?
Yes.
One way had me here kept it quiet, but the writing side didn't drove along. I didn't want to do it.
Over time, relationships became a more effective means for me to manage my classroom.
She don't get that many right assignments.
Instead, she just tells us like why we're here and what we need to learn, blah blah.
This shouldn't be had because I barely got any confidence, man. I'm doing very good in it.
How do you act in there?
I act very kind and respectful.
Next to Miss Herrick is like she's my mentor. She lets me know that what I'm doing, like if I'm doing bad or what, she always get on me at the end of class and make sure I do better to pass the state test.
Unquestionably, my personality has been permanently changed by my experience teaching in Mississippi. There are many components of a super teacher. While I'm nowhere near attaining this ideal, I have felt my creativity, patience, discipline, humor, and heart grow in depth almost daily. Teaching requires you to become a better person.
Like, when you first came here, you did not know what you was getting into at all. But like over time, you changed because you got more happy and like you got adjusted to our situation. And like now, it's just amazing.
Awesome.
When you first got here, I think you didn't expect the kid to be that bad.
Miss Harry has changed this year because she understands the students now.
Very calm and friendly.
Fun and bright.
Diverse and soft-hearted.
Lively and happy.
One of the biggest changes I've noticed in my personality is a growth in self-confidence. Of course, my growth could not have been possible without support from some amazing colleagues. I've been so lucky to work with these people. Lastly, my personality change has actually been measured by the Myers-Briggs personality test. What used to be a thinking T is now a feeling F.